I'm here at Fantasyland Theater in Disneyland Park with Doug McIntyre, talking about Mickey and the Magical Map. Hi, Doug.
Hi.
Thanks for talking with me.
It's great to be here with you.
So tell me about the Mickey and the Magical Map and how it sort of builds on the history of what has gone on here at Fantasyland Theater.
Yeah, what a challenge, I think, to set out about 2 years ago, to start to think about putting a live show back in the Fantasyland Theater. It'd been about 6 years, I think, since we've had a live theatrical production here since Snow White. I think maybe if you remember the last show that was in this theater. So two things happened. One is we knew we wanted to fix some things about the theater. It used to be Videopolis, this old sort of dance club, and it had kind of had lots of different shows, but it was really sort of based on that old facility. So we've revamped the facility, improved the sight lines of the guests, kind of re-sloped the entire house, changed the height of the stage, done a lot of things to really make it a better theatrical experience. And then we wanted to obviously create a new show to put in here, and it's Disneyland, it's Fantasyland, it's got to be great, it's got to be classic. But we also knew we wanted to create something that had a contemporary feel to it, even with the classic stories and the classic music that we might want to use, but we knew we wanted it to be fresh and new and exciting and maybe even use some technology in ways that we haven't in shows here before. So Mickey and the Magical Map, I think, has all of that.
Great, great. Well, so a lot of our viewers are wondering, was this inspired at all by Epic Mickey?
Yeah,
because it has a lot of the similar, paintbrushes.
You picked up on it. I think it was. We talked about obviously one of the lead characters. Your fans will find out when they see the show is Yensid, and we actually collaborated with the Epic Mickey team with the Yensid that we're using in the show, and so there's a little connectivity there, definitely creatively. Yeah. All
right. And so did that inspire the decision to go 3D instead of 2D with Yensid, or was that just can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, no, we just were able to connect with them and look at the work they had done and sort of use that as a starting point for what we did in the show. So it helped us move along in that development process quite a bit because they had a start on that character already. So it was a big help.
Now, was there ever any temptation to put Oswald in the show?
No, that's funny. It's kind of become a joke, and we joke about other shows we're working on and where Oswald would fit in, but no, Oswald wasn't ever considered for this show. It really, we wanted to stay pure. One of the most important creative goals that I think we had for the show is that we wanted to create a story for Mickey to play a part. We wanted Mickey as a character. We wanted Mickey as the rascally little mischievous guy that he's supposed to be, and not sort of just the corporate Disney icon that sometimes he ends up being. And that was probably goal number one with the show, was to create a story for Mickey. And I think as you saw tonight, we did that. And he gets into a little trouble, and he learns some things, and he discovers some things, and he really does have a journey in this experience. So we're proud of that.
Now tell me about the princesses singing together. Now, has that ever been done before? Is this the first time?
No, I think there have been other shows where we've had princess medleys done. In other shows where there's been medleys with princesses in it. We wanted to be very careful about that. But we just thought there was this magical opportunity with the three pieces of music we use. Of course, there's Mulan and Pocahontas and Rapunzel with See the Light, and it all kind of comes together at the end with See the Light. So we were careful to keep the princesses sort of in their own world. You notice they never sort of really come together because we're not blending those stories per se. But we wanted to really feature those three pieces of music and then finish with I Can See the Light, which is probably, if not one of the most beautiful Disney songs ever written, I think, from Rapunzel. So we wanted to really feature that.
Absolutely. All right. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right.